And we're back. Austin's still sorting out his cards. I'm gonna replenish my ammo.
Oh yeah.
The Arbiter. Is that a Halo reference?
Ha! Or freeze.
Freeze.
Put the enemies
By
on
the trees.
ice.
By the trees. I like the freeze.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Obligatory Frozen reference.
Obligatory. We cherish our freaking references here.
Specifically our deep cut ones.
Oh man. Which is funny.
I'm already down to 1 health, sorry.
It's because you suck. Just.
What are you
suck.
shooting at?
You dumbass.
No, my robot friends. Obviously off-screen enemies.
Or just you dumbass. I don't like you. Or it's like, well, why isn't my helpful AI helping me? He doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
No.
Speaking of obscure Star Wars bits, did you know there was a Star Wars comic series based on Lando?
No.
Yeah, at the shop we were at today, they were charging like $30 for an issue. One issue. One comic book. That small. For 30. I was like, crap.
I leveled up my dual Vipers. But seriously though, $30.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, look, Max. It's your favorite enemy. The Red Nocturne.
Fuck off.
What?
Those things are annoying.
Cute?
They're annoying, and I just died. How dare you insult the Red Nocturnes?
Did you get killed by a fireball? It's probably Red Nocturnes.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those fuckers. I miss Clank, and I miss my long jump.
Oh yeah, hit down on that D-pad. Down and on that D-pad. Down and on that D-pad.
Down on the D-pad. Down on the D-pad.
Down with
Remix
D-pads.
that shit.
Up with analog sticks. Down with D-pads. Up with
Analog sticks. Down with tap jump.
Oh god. It's funny because in the newest Smash Brothers, I actually do use tap jump a couple times.
I use it all the time.
Depending on who I'm playing, sometimes it's more convenient. Especially in handheld mode.
For me, it's because the buttons on the Joy-Con are a lot smaller.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because with the GameCube controller, I always use X and Y.
Oh duh, it's the game controller. Godsend of all the best designed controller of all time.
It's up there.
I mean, what's better than the GameCube controller? Think about it.
360's up there.
360 is alright, I get it. The dual
Or Xbox
analog
One.
sticks- The Xbox One. Fuck that. Fuck that console. I'm sorry. I don't
No,
know
the
why.
console's another story, but the controller, it feels nice.
The Xbox One, I guess it's. I like the customization of the Xbox One controllers.
I'm not saying it's the best, I'm just
But-
saying it feels good to play on.
Yeah. I think that it's remarkable that a controller that was created more than 10 years ago is still being supported without being revised or updated, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, it is...
Yeah.
Even the new ones they make for Smash are basically just the old one. You know, with just a, you know, being produced again. That's literally it. Like,
Yeah,
you can just,
sorry.
You can just recolor old controllers, no one would know the difference. Except for the materials are different in newer serializations of the controller. But yeah.
I can say, out of the controllers I've used, GameCube's probably my favorite. And this turret keeps murdering me.
The only one I like more, I think, than a GameCube, I have to say I love the PS2 DualShock controller. But maybe I'm biased because, PS2 Master Race, playing on a PS2 demo disc. maybe there's a bit of that bias
Yeah.
in me.
DualShock 2, at least for me, it might have just been like how the material in mine, it was just the grips mainly, but sometimes I didn't feel like I was like completely in control. But maybe that's just me. I recognize that DualShock is a really good brand.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And
I like DualShock.
The PSP, surprisingly, is really nice. When I played the DS, right, I always felt like there's a little bit of weirdness with the DS. Like, it was good for a handheld, but it didn't really, the controls never really felt natural to me. But when I played it on the PSP, like, I don't know what it is, but they did...
Which game, sorry?
PSP.
No, which game on it? Or
just playing it in general, it just feels really good to play on a PSP, like, for long periods of time. I don't know what it is, but, like, the analog stick was, it had a lot of good texture on it, so it always felt like I was being responsive.
Yeah.
The buttons on, like, the D-pad, felt very sturdy. Like, I had a PSP 3000, so, think with that, context. I don't know. The buttons, they click, but they also are kind of quiet in the fact that, you still get that feedback of the clicking. So it was this happy medium without it being, like, ridiculously loud and obnoxious. And you could play it kind of quiet, too. So, yeah, I haven't played enough of the Vita to compare it, but I really did enjoy my time with the PSP for... If there was a for like handheld consoles, I'd say PSP is still better. I'd say it's even better than the Switch in handheld mode.
Really?
Yeah. Just because it just feels a lot more natural in your hands. But that's just me. So, disagree all you want. I won't stop you.
I can count the number of times I've even played on a PSP on one hand.
Oof.
And I think, like, most of those would have been, like, demo kiosks.
Oof. Yeah. I would recommend getting one. Even though it sucks because the PlayStation Store really isn't supporting PSP at all. Which kind of sucks, because there's some great stuff on PSP.
Mainly RPGs, I've heard.
Yeah. They brought digital comics to PSP, which I actually think is a really cool idea. What it was basically is being able to read your comics, and probably somewhere you could, probably through it, you could also read manga.
Oh, yeah.
On your PSP. It was a really cool idea before, it really became the mobile phone dominated market that it is today, where you could just read it.
Yeah, same thing with UMDs.
Yeah.
Like getting movies.
Dude, the UMD movies. I haven't had enough experience with UMD music to give it a fair shake, but the UMD movies, I actually was surprised by how much variety we got actually out of it. We got some TV seasons out of it, like from popular shows like Family Guy, South Park, SpongeBob, surprisingly. Some of the MTV shows like Jackass did some too. Stand-up comedians did a lot of support on the PSP UMD, which is surprising. But yeah, overall, great movie selections. If I use my PSP more, I would probably buy more UMD movies just because. But just the way it is right now with how you have to get them used, and sometimes the UMD discs aren't always the best taken care of. They can be a little dicey. The disc will actually normally is pretty fine in condition. It's just the casing around it. And, sometimes it gets so bad that they replace the casing, which can be kind of a hit or miss, because sometimes, depending on what you replace it with, it'll be sturdier, but sometimes it has problems being red, and that's just, a whole nother issue.
Definitely.
But anyway. Alright. And that.
That is why you love the PSP.
Yes, and that was my very long, just, got distracted, but yes. I like the PSP so much. Now.
How are the cards coming?
Well, let's see.
Level 3 on the Dual Vipers.
Oh my gosh.
See, now I'm back into the ratchet flow of things.
Well, I'm on to the second set, which I'm actually going to skip over for now.
Okay.
Just because I don't have many cards in it yet. And I'm going to switch over to the last set I have, which is Break of Dawn, which is the Kingdom Hearts 2 cards. And I don't have much, pretty much just the commons, but there's some good ones. I've got some Nightmare Before Christmas cards, which are nice. I've got some of the Twilight Town crew. We got Oathkeeper in here. And even got some good enemies. But,
These Dual Vipers are serving me really well. I haven't really needed to use many of the other weapons.
But, for the holidays... Oh, shit. Okay, thank God. I thought it crashed. I was like,
oh no. The music stops in this one when you go to the quick change menu for whatever reason.
Alright.
It might just be a demo thing.
Yeah, I think it's not just a demo thing. I think it's a game mechanic. Cool.
Right. Let's activate this. Mission complete. Points 0, bolts 4,000.
Wow. Good
Assault
job.
on the frozen tundra.
Oof. But, doing these demo discs, it really makes me think of how much I miss these things.
Yeah.
I mean, because now we got beta versions and stuff, and I get it. With demos, it's really scary, because, you can get, when you have a physical, anything, really. Whether it's a demo or a beta, people look through the code, people, try and, pull stuff from it, they try and look into the files and, hack into things and leak stuff, and that's always a pain. But at the same time, I kind of miss this, seeing a product being, a prototype product that doesn't always lead to the end of, it doesn't always end up this way. You know what I mean?
It gave you an eye into the development process.
Exactly. Because the thing is, nowadays, right, we don't really get to see all the changes and stuff if the developers don't put it in the final game,
No.
If they don't do like what Ratchet and Clank like to do, which is the Insomniac Museum levels, if they didn't do that, I mean, we'd have some betas and maybe some interviews and stuff, but we really wouldn't know all the other stuff that comes into play. But, for some reason, but I guess it's just not really, doesn't really make sense for people to do demos anymore. With all
Yeah.
the
Let alone
YouTube
demo discs.
Oh, yeah.
It was a different time.
Yeah. Magazine
That one
subscriptions were still a thing. I mean, obviously they're still around, just not as proliferated as they used to be. Back in my day.
And come to think of it, it was only really the 6th generation that did this kind of thing.
There were some.
The demo disc thing. in
There
particular.
was some for the PS1.
Yeah, PS1. I'm sorry, 5th and 6th.
But yeah, it really wasn't. But that's because demo discs weren't really a thing. You would just have the game in the store, and you just you just played a little bit of it in the store, and people were like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
And then they bought it. Fun fact, did you know the reason why a lot of game stores release games on Tuesdays nowadays for launches
Yeah.
is actually because of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
Yeah, so basically what happened was Sonic team wanted to do a big marketing push for, I think it was Sonic 2. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So what they decided to do was they shipped the copies to the stores ahead of schedule and said, okay, we want you all to release this game at the same time. We're going to do a global launch, and it's going to be crazy. And people were like, why on earth would you do this, right?
Yeah.
It's because they chose a Tuesday because they thought it'd be Sonic Tuesday.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I completely forgot about that, actually.
And because of that, that is where the idea of it, obviously the game is a success in its own right.
Yeah.
But because of that model, that is why we have games releasing on Tuesdays, and that's also why we have global launches became more popular. Because before then they were really sparse, but after the Sonic Tuesday thing, all the other companies were like, oh shit, they made a lot of money off of that. We should do that too. Make it hype up the game's release. Because what happened before then is game stores would just get games whenever they could,
Yeah.
And so there was really no coordination, no hype. They couldn't really, look forward to a game coming out because they didn't know when they were going to get it. But when everyone knew what Sonic Tuesday was, the release of Sonic 2, it allowed everyone all over the world to be excited. And that's what led, that's kind of the origins of why games release on Tuesdays. I'm not even joking.
They have Sonic to thank for that.
So I have Sonic Team. Good job. Couldn't save 06, but hey, at least you contributed to gaming culture.
Exactly.
The more you know.
Also, just so you know, this is on rails. This is not me controlling where it goes. I'm just controlling the cursor and my firing.
I was gonna say, you drive like shit.
No, they do this on purpose because you gotta shoot targets.
Of course you do.
Shoot the targets.
Shoot. Rank the targets. Still missing that from Smash.
What do you mean mission complete? I missed them all. I thought it would fail me. Or no, I didn't miss them all. Sorry. I didn't get them all. I only got a few of them. Or I missed a few. Sorry.
I don't think the game cares.
Yeah. Plus it's a demo. Robots in a barrel. Ratchet must eliminate all the enemies within each wave.
This is a long fucking demo.
Right? And we still got cooperative and multiplayer.
Oh my god. Pass.
I did kind of want to try Ratchet multiplayer because I've never really been able to try with anybody. Because Up Your Arsenal had something similar. Even online stuff, but obviously it's defunct now.
Yeah.
I think the HD collection might still have support. Wait, round 1 out of 8. Where... What is hurting me?
Yes. Oh, it's invisible?
What? That was weird. I thought it glitched out for a moment. Like it didn't load in the next wave.
Da-da-da-da-da. Fuck you.
I like that. Da-da-da-da-da-da, fuck you, and da-da-da-da-da, cut.
Da-da-da-da-cut. I like it. Yeah, we just gotta say that every single time we want to do a cut.
Yeah.
Just go, da-da-da-da-da, cut!
Pa-da-ba-ba-da-bye.
That's all, folks!
Oh, shit.
You
Off-screened me, you fucker.
son of a beep, son of a beep, son of a gun. You thought
I was gonna say son of a
bitch.
See, now it's like moving on like normal. Friggin' invisible enemies.
Floating around at the sweetest sound. Oh, yo. Finally got Marx's theme in Smash Ultimate.
Nice. I've got a something that I have to do when I get my copy again is play through classic mode more, just because like the unique paths that I didn't really get to try out on my friend Andrew's copy.
Yeah, I need to play a lot more classic mode, but Spirits keeps taking me away because I want to collect them all like Pokemon. But then again, I am a crazy completionist, so maybe that's why.
Invisible enemies. They're back.
It's to make it more challenging.
Even though I didn't fight those enemies before.
Yes.
And it's mostly been enemies that I've fought in this demo.
Well, it's supposed to give you a little bit of a challenge,
Yeah,
now, isn't it?
I know. Yeah. Died again. I got dead again. You know what was weird though? That first time the invisible enemy was in the first wave, and then last time it was in the fourth or fifth.
Your maximum ammo
Attack
tank
just
is
decreased by like 1. And enemies do more than 1 damage anyway, so really it only gives you like maybe 1 more hit at the most.
Yay! It's a job.
Alright. Mission complete. Mission complete!
Mission complete.
Alright. That's all the single player stuff done.
Oh shit, really?
Tournament based combat, team based gameplay. Full story co-op. Blast through the entire story campaign with a buddy in co-op mode.
What? Oh, you play as one of those little faceless droid things.
Yeah. Enhanced online experience. Coming fall 2005.
I love how Link's campaign in Smash Bros. Is just him being extremely racist to black things. It's just, are you black? Then I will kill you. Link is racist confirmed.
That's one way to end a part. We'll catch you guys with the next demo.